it's Kevin with Forward Networks again, and I'd like to share another use case. I'm auditing my network for a few standards. Our rules require that all interfaces between two networking devices have descriptions. And I need to track down any BGP speakers that are originating a default route. Lucky for me, I just upgraded my Forward instance and have access to the new Forward library here inside of NQE. In a large network, it can be tough to find or keep track of interesting configuration and state. Network Query Engine lets you query your network like a database. If you're new to NQE or you haven't seen it in a while, a few things have changed, and the link below is a great place to start. NQE has been a powerful place to develop queries to interrogate your whole network via vendor-agnostic data model. Now we've made it even easier with Forward-developed queries in the Forward library. Here we see several common use cases that showcase the breadth of NQE and cover some key customer needs. They come packaged in the platform. No need to search or download. And notice, they're all versioned, so you can keep track of changes. They're even organized to make it easier to find just what you need. There's interface data, L2 for spanning tree and switching information, and layer 3 for routing use cases. There's even a folder for vendor-specific implementations. But now back to my use cases. I need to know what devices have connected interfaces with no descriptions. Now, I can go back and log into every device and look for connected interfaces with no descriptions correlating the config and the interface status. Or I can look for a handy query inside of that interfaces folder within Forward Library and NQE. Here I can see the interfaces have descriptions. You can take a look at that and see which devices are violating that intent. Here I can see just one box. Great. My route reflector needs a description on one of its interfaces. Fantastic. Well, now back to my other use case. I need to find all the devices that are originating those default routes. So then I can look back in NQE on the L3 folder and see what I can find there. And here I have BGP peerings advertising default route. Let's take a look at that one. Here I can see a single customer edge router originating a default route and advertising it to its neighbors. Fantastic. Remember, underneath it all is still Forward's vendor-agnostic data model and simple query language. Maybe these queries don't quite fit your need. No problem. We can drop right down into NQE library, where we can then duplicate and edit a particular query that we've already developed, or you can start from scratch, leveraging the documentation and examples. But this is just a start. Forward is always developing new and more modules to continue and expand the library. Feel free to share any ideas you have in the comments below. Remember, access to this normalized data model is an incredibly powerful and flexible method to interrogate your networks, and a unique feature to Forward Networks. For more information, please visit www.forwardnetworks.com.